Hello students, in today's session we are going to find zeros of polynomials using long division method for chapter number 2 class 10th polynomials. So let's start. So here it is division algorithm for polynomials. If we consider a cubic polynomial x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3, and if I tell you that there is one of the zero of this polynomial is 1, then as in the 9th class we have done that x minus 1 is a factor. If one of the 0 is 1, so x minus 1 is the factor of the polynomial, and we will divide the polynomial by x minus 1, and further we find the quadratic polynomial by dividing this. So using the method long division for the polynomials, we find it out as like this: x minus 1 divides x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3, and this division process, as we know how to find it out, and at last we get here minus 3 and minus 3x. When we subtract here, this sign will change plus 3 and this sign will change minus 3. So minus 3x and plus 3x and plus 3 and minus 3 becomes 0. So here we get remainder is 0. That means we can write this polynomial is equals to x minus 1 into x square minus 2x plus 3. Okay. Now, as we know that how to factorize the polynomial, this is the quadratic polynomial x square minus 2x minus 3. So by splitting the middle term, we can write it as x plus 1 and x minus 3 are the factors of this polynomial x square minus 2x plus 2x minus 3. So here we get the cubic polynomial has 3 factors: x minus 1, x plus 1 and x minus 3. In the same way, today we are going to find out the zeros of the polynomial of degree more than or order more than 3. So let's do it. Same division process we have to follow. So here we can say that 1, minus 1 and 3 are the zeros of this cubic polynomial. Okay, that means two more zeros minus 1 and 3, we find it out by division process. Same we will follow for finding the polynomial greater than degree 3. So here what the process we applying here, as first of all we have to divide the polynomial and check the dividend and divisor. If the degrees are not equal, so we are making the degrees are same. So this is same as Euclid division algorithm as we have learned in the chapter number 1. So this says Euclid's division algorithm for this polynomial says if p of x and g of x are any two polynomials and g of x is not equals to 0, then we can find the polynomials q of x and r of x such that p of x is equals to g of x into q of x plus rx, where this rx is equals to 0. That means rx is the remainder, or degree of rx, that means degree of remainder is less than the degree of gx, that means degree of remainder is less than the degree of divisor. So this result px is equals to gx into qx plus rx, this is known as the division algorithm for the polynomial. So we will step by step find it out the division process for the polynomials and get the zeros of the polynomial. So let's perform this division process for the polynomial. So here it's a question: obtain all the zeros of 3x raised to the power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5 if two of its zeros are root 5 upon 3 and minus under root 5 upon 3. So here the two zeros are given like this, that means irrational numbers are there. So let's start this. As we know that root 5 by 3 and minus root 5 by 3 are the zeros. So we can write x minus this is the 0, so it will written as x minus under root 5 by 3, and second 0 is minus under root 5 by 3. So for this 0 we can write x plus under root 5 by 3. So that means x minus under root 5 by 3 and x plus under root 5 by 3 are the factors of polynomial. In terms of factors when we talk, so we write it as x plus and x minus. So these two are the factors of the polynomial. So as we know that if two numbers are the factors of a same number, so their product is also factor. So in same we will use here, if these x minus under root 5 by 3 and x plus under root 5 by 3 are the factors, then their product also will the factor of the polynomial. So we can write the factor of the given polynomial is the product of these two factors also. X minus under root 5 by 3 multiply x plus under root 5 by 3. So here what we are getting, we can use identity as a minus b into a plus b, that is a square minus b square, or we can multiply it as x into x plus under root 5 by 3, and this minus under root 5 by 3 multiplied by the second bracket x plus under root 5 by 3. So when we simplify it, we get x into x square plus x into under root 5 by 3 minus under root 5 by 3 into x, and minus and minus becomes minus, and this plus becomes minus, and product is under root 5 by 3 into under root 5 by 3 is 5 upon 3. So these two terms will be cancelled out here. So we can cancel out these two terms as both are containing under root 5 by 3 and x, and one is positive, one is negative. So next step we get x square minus 5 by 3. Okay, now when we take the LCM of these two terms, we get 3x square minus 5 upon 3. This is the product of these two factors. Okay, so if we take 1 upon 3 is common, so rest of the quantities are 3x square minus 5. Now here we can say that 3x square minus 5, this also is the factor, correct, of this polynomial. So we divide this one by 3x square minus 5. So now let's do the process of division. So when this 3x raised to the power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5 divided by 3x square minus 5, so what we will get here? So here understanding is that exponent of this dividend is x raised to the power 4, and here the exponent of the divisor is x raised to the power 2, that is 2. So for dividing this, what we have to find it out, 3x raised to the power 4 when divided by, here we can write it's rough work, that 3x raised to the power 4 when it divided by 3x square. So the quantities which will cancel out here, that 3 and 3, and exponents 4 minus 2, so we get here x raised to the power 2, correct. So what is the meaning of this? That x raised to the power 2 when we multiply with 3x square, so we get 3x raised to the power 4 here. So we write in the quotient place, that is x square, and this x square multiplied by this 3x square, so we get here 3x raised to the power 4. Now similarly, this x square multiplied with minus 5 becomes minus 5x square. Now as this 6x raised to the power 3, here exponent of x is 3, and by product of 5 and x square we get 5x square. So these two are different terms, so it will not return with this 6x cube, it will be written with the x square term. So here we get, after subtraction, that means the sign will be changed. So this 3x raised to the power 4 will become minus, and this minus 5x square, when we subtracting it, it will become plus, that means positive signs. So after subtracting these two terms, 3x raised to the power 4 and this minus 3x raised to the power 4. These two terms will cancel out. So rest of the terms here we have to write, and here also minus 2 and plus 5, that means 5 minus 2 is 3. So here the terms, whatever the rest of the quantities are 6x raised to the power 3 minus 10x and minus 5, and subtraction of these two terms 5 minus 2. So quantities what we are getting here 6x raised to the power 3 plus 3x square minus 10x minus 5. Again this divided by 3x square minus 5. So same process we have to follow now again, that 6x cube. Now here 6x cube, when it divided by 3x square, so the remaining quantity is 3 to the 6. So here we get that constant term is, that means coefficient of the variable x here is 3 to the 6, and 3 minus 2 is 1, so that means 1x will be there. So 2x is the term which we have to multiply it with 3x square to get 6x cube. So here we write plus 2x. Now here this 6x cube, as it is positive, so 2x is, this term is also positive. So when product of 3x square and 2x, we get 6x cube, and product of this 2x with this minus 5, we get 5 2s are 10 minus 10. Again minus 10x we are getting, not the exponent of x is 2. So that term minus 10x we have to write with this term, because like terms we have to add or subtract here. So the product of 2x with 3x square minus 5x, we get 6x cube minus 10x. Then again same, when we subtract these, that means sign will be changed. This 6x cube is positive, becomes negative, and minus 10x, this is negative, it will become positive. Then we subtract it. So these two terms 6x cube minus 6x cube will cancel out, and these two terms again minus 10x and plus 10x, this also cancel out. Then rest of the terms here we get 3x square minus 5. Now this 3x square divided by 3x square, we get 1. So that means what quantity we have to multiply here to get these two, this term 3x square is 1. So plus 1 we have to multiply with 3x square. So we get 3x square, and this plus 1 multiplied by minus 5, we get minus 5. So this 1 and 3x square, we get 3x square, and this 1 and minus 5, product is minus 5. Again we have to subtract, so sign will be changed. Plus 3x square becomes minus 3x square, and this minus 5 becomes plus 5. Now subtract, so these two terms are cancel out. So at the end we get remainder is 0. Now as we talked about, 3x square minus 5 is the factor, that means it divides the polynomial completely, and we get at the end remainder is 0. So that we are getting, so we can write it as dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. That means this polynomial is equals to 3x square minus 5 into x square plus 2x plus 1, and remainder is 0. Okay, now 3x square minus 5, as we have said that this is the factor, so already we have one factor is 3x square minus 5. So another factors we have to get from these quotient term x square plus 2x plus 1. So by splitting this middle term 2x, we get x plus x. So by taking common x from first and second term, and by taking 1 common from third and fourth term, we get x into x plus 1 plus 1 into x plus 1. Now here again in these two terms, x plus 1 and this x plus 1, both the quantities are common, so x plus 1, and rest of the quantities we have to write inside of the bracket, that is x from the first term and plus 1 from the second term. So we get x plus 1 into x plus 1, and 3x square minus 5 as it is given that the factor. So here what we are getting, polynomial is equals to x plus 1 into x plus 1 into 3x square minus 5 here. Now if x plus 1 is 0 and this x plus 1 is also 0, so we get x is equals to 1 here, and for this x is equals to minus 1 here. Both x we are getting in for both the factors x is minus 1. So here what we can say, at as it was given that 3x square minus 5, or what we have divided this polynomial by 3x square minus 5, we get remainder is 0. That means 3x square minus 5, it is the factor. So by this we can find it out, x square is equals to 5 upon 3, or x is equals to plus minus under root 5 by 3, as we are finding the square root of this term. So we have to place plus minus sign here. That means here it is only x, not x square. Okay, so this term will be x only, not x square. Okay, so here we get x is equals to plus minus under root 5 upon 3. That means one is positive and one is negative. So here we are getting that zeros of this polynomial is minus 1. Again second 0 is minus 1. So this minus 1 and minus 1, and the two zeros previously given in the question, plus under root 5 by 3 and minus under root 5 by 3. So by using these two given zeros, we can easily find out the another two zeros of this biquadratic polynomial, as its highest degree is 4. So by using the given two factors, we can find it out another two factors of the given polynomial. So by using the long division method, we can find the factors of any polynomial of degree more than 2 or more than 3.